What's up, guys? It's Calibre here.
And I am Taro.
What do we come and talk about today, babe?
So, it has come to my attention that a lot of people don't seem to understand what noises foxes actually make. And I realize that is a very random video for us to touch on, but I actually really like animals, and it's like a
It's one of
mini
those
passion
random
of mine.
facts.
Yeah, it's like a mini passion of mine. And I really like foxes, but one of the things I hate about them is this screaming noise they make. And I'm gonna talk about why they make that noise before he plays it. For you guys because he's an awful voice. But this is literally what does the fox say. Um, so so a lot of foxes make this like yipping, screaming noise, but the most identifiable scream sound comes from the common red fox, and it is extremely memorable. It is a high pitched tone that is pretty like it's oftentimes mistaken for the wail of a human woman in distress. Um, the scream is often husky and monosyllabic in nature. I have a speech impediment, leave it alone. Um, when
I,
they
we
scream,
co-
they often do. Huh?
we covered this in your fish video about the
I
impediment.
cover it every time I stutter. Um, when they scream, they often do so in sets, stopping then starting again up to 3 to 10 seconds. They often scream out of fear. If they scream out of fear, it could be a sign that either they're frightened or shocked by something, perhaps a predator. Most common predators of foxes is both wolves and coyotes, as they're kind of like the smaller breed of this doggish type creature. Um, People also frequently prey on red foxes, for their fur and stuff like that. But they also scream for mating. Um, yeah, the males. Wait, is it males that'll often scream? I don't really know. Doesn't really say that. They also bark. Um, like any other dog, canine-esque creature. They do bark, but it does kind of sound a little different than a dog bark. And as well as they don't just scream for mating and for fear, they also scream to communicate. They just really like screaming. It's one of the reasons I won't own a fox as a pet. There's a lot of reasons.
Not to mention they're
Fox,
expensive.
they're expensive. They're hard to own. They're pretty hard to train. Females, especially, are pretty hard-headed. Um, I actually did a lot of research on this because my ex wanted a phonetic fox. They're a smaller breed of fox, far more common as a pet. But a fox is never truly domesticated. They are wild animals. They are often generations of wild caught. So typically you'll have a pair of mating foxes that were wild caught, and then their kits, pups, or what else are they called? They're called kits, pups, and
I don't know.
cubs, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it
Um,
is cups.
but oftentimes, like their pups will be sold off as pets, but the parents will be wild caught. Um, but there are more foxes in fox rescues than there are as domesticated pets. At least the last time I looked at the statistic, there were. Which is kind of sad when you think about it. It takes a lot of work to own a fox, and keeping them like in a house or like in a trailer in an apartment, I would say it's not fair to the fox, but you can actually keep them pretty stimulated. It's not fair to your house or to you. They will destroy everything. They do that cute little jump up and dig thing. They'll do that right into your bed and dig right through the mattress.
I can actually confirm that. I've seen a video of this lady's fox destroying her mattress.
Yeah, that I know that's a fox rescue. That fox's name is there's an F.
I don't
That's
remember.
what I know what video you're talking about. Yeah, this just became like foxes as pets, but I'm just going to quickly touch on this. You need a lot of space to own them. Vet bills are very expensive. If you're going to get a fox, know what you're doing. And also, know the sound they make. Because if you have neighbors within any type of hearing distance, they're going to hate you. And he's going to show you why.
All right. Let me go ahead and back out of this real quick. And, oh, hey, look, there's my recording program over there in the corner. Alright, so let's go ahead and maximize this. Alright, I think we get the point.
Yeah. It's not a really pleasant sound. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't like it. It actually like pierces like through my ears. And some people argue that foxes don't scream, but that's a scream. I don't care what else you can call that, a wail, a scream. That's what it is, and it is a aggressive. It's not an aggressive noise, but it's very high pitch and very distracting. And if you hear that in the middle of the night, I mean, if it's a wild fox, there isn't a lot you can do about it. A lot of farmers shoot wild foxes on their property just for the simple fact of destroying livestock, as well as the noise. So if you have a pet fox and your neighbors can hear it, it's probably going to raise some issues. Unfortunately, so yeah, just know what you're doing. And a lot of people, this is going to come off a little rude, but a lot of people really need to educate themselves on animals before they open their mouths. Because telling someone that a fox doesn't scream when there are dozens upon dozens of videos of foxes screaming, and people will tell you that they've woken up to foxes screaming and stuff like that, just makes you look like an idiot. The same goes for any animal. I mean, somebody asked me, they're like, how can you own a hedgehog? They can project their quills at you. Thinking I had a porcupine. Obviously, I don't have a hedgehog anymore, but they thought a hedgehog was a porcupine. And when you talk through your ass, you just look like an ass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of information to cover on foxes, but I'm not a fox encyclopedia. Well, I mean, I could be, but
Yeah,
I don't.
one thing I do want to touch on, alongside all the videos, there's articles, and there's just so much information on these fox. Like, just please go out there and get yourself educated.
You would have thought that when the song "What Does the Fox Say" came out, people would have looked up what foxes actually sound like. A lot of people did, and for some reason, people don't get it. I used to follow this person on Tumblr who got a pet fox until they realized that they scream. And then now all of a sudden they're looking to rehome this fox because they have like 50 neighborhood complaints of what is this screaming noise in the middle of the night that sounds like my wife being murdered.
Doesn't sound like a good time.
No, they ended up rehoming that fox real damn quick. And it's not fair to the fox.
I do want to say something on educating on animals again. If you claim an animal's your favorite animal, then you should know everything about it.
Yeah, kind of.
Just saying. And if somebody...
What's your favorite animal?
Huh?
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a wolf. Again, I mean, I don't really know much about them, and I should probably educate myself on them as I'm speaking. But I'm not going to go up to somebody to be like, oh, wolves are these, or wolves are that. That's not what I do. I actually accept information.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody tells me something new about wolves, I'll look it up myself, and if it turns out they're right, they're right.
I think my favorite animal would probably be a male deer, like a buck, simply because like when their antlers are velvet and when they're shedding their velvet, it like looks like there's just blood hanging off of their antlers. It's a great time.
So, let us know what your favorite animal is down in the description bar below. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to her. Hers is Tarot Storm.
I do make animal videos as well as DDLG videos. It's a hit and miss.
Yeah, maybe you should start making these informational videos.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Animal time, little space.
She's still kind of dipping her toes in the YouTube scene. But anyways, guys, this is Tarot and Caliber signing out.